Well, Jim, I always say it's about deception when you're playing offense. That time, the play action fake by the quarterback was so good, the defense didn't even see that he still had the football, and he throws it down there for a nice completion.
Bridgewater's 4 for 4 with that completion. Breaking huddle coming to the line at the 42. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Peterson's going to take the handoff now.
Peterson's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
All right, what happened? Did they score on me?
2 minutes to go in the first half, and second down.
I had to go get my marijuana. I started up the stream, Joe, if you want to watch.
First half winding down as we return from the 2-minute warning.
Now go up to the party and click on me and click watch broadcast.
Second and 8 coming up. The Broncos come out in a dime package. The Vikings will take the snap from the
I'm rolling something right now. I'm letting my defense handle his own. I do that during defense times. You know, I just pick the play and watch them play it out.
And he pick up a yard or two.
Now looking at third down. The Vikings come to the line. First down marker is at the 32. He'll try this one from 55.
I knew he was gonna miss that shit. That was too far for the computer to make.
Well, it was a long field goal attempt, but this time they're unable to come up with any points at all. Yeah, and when you get in situations like this, everything has to be perfect. The snap, the hold, and the kick, and it wasn't, and that's why they missed the field goal.
The Broncos stepping back onto the field to get this next drive underway. Their previous possession was a field goal.
Yeah, I think they feel good about that field goal. They made some good plays, and they got down there, and they moved the football, and they got in position where they could kick the field goal. Now you take the knowledge that you gained from that last drive, use it, and try to go down there now and score a touchdown.
They've got to be wondering, though, can they finish off a drive today? Second and 6 coming up. Manning's lined up. No extra blockers for this snap. It was right there, but he didn't bring it in.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Third down on the way.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Come on.
Good job by the defense, staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass, they make the tackle, and now we have fourth down coming up.
The Broncos have decided now to go for it on fourth down and a short yardage situation. Handoff made. Anderson's marked down after a gain of 4. downs right here. Offense ready to play after calling a timeout. First down at the 42. Rhodes is there and picks it off. Well, the offense hasn't made any plays today, but their defense just came up with a big one. And let's see if the offense can produce something before halftime.
Yeah, good job by the defense. No question about that. For the offense, man, I don't know what to tell you except just wake up. Show some emotion out there, and that will help you get out of this shutout.
We've reached halftime, and we'll be sending it back to our studio and Larry Ridley as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to Sports Authority Field at Mile High. Jim Nance, Phil Simms, and Danielle Bellini here for the start of the second half. The Broncos defense had a strong first half performance, and here they are to begin the third quarter. Once again, trying to make the stop and turn things over to their offensive unit, Phil.
Anytime you have a strong first half performance, what do you look for in the second half? You've got to be alert on the defensive side. Look for something that's different, but more importantly, look for that trick play. Maybe a flea flicker, a double move by a wide receiver. Don't get caught in a situation like this on the defensive side. The Vikings running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Loss of 3 on the play. Second down and 13. And Vaughn Miller has him behind the line of scrimmage.
That's an awesome job by the outside linebacker. Gets a sack on the quarterback, and nowadays you've got to do it all if you're an outside linebacker. You've got to be tough against the run, cover receivers down the field, and yes, plays like that get to the quarterback.
The Vikings get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Surveys. And he just tosses it incomplete. They're set to punt it away now. No chance to return this one as that punt is headed to the sidelines. The Vikings defense got the takeaway the last time out there with the interception just when it looked like they might be giving up some points.
Yeah, it did look like that, but momentum is on their side now. You make a good play on the defensive side, Jim, and it stops a scoring drive. Man, that fires up the whole team.
Anderson's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. And a flag is down.
Fucking holding again? It's bullshit.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty.
All right. Finish rolling. Let's do this.
The Broncos approach the line and they're going with their jumbo package. Throws the pass underneath but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. The defense gets a sack.
Beautiful timing that time by the safety, and that's what it's about. When when you talk about blitzing, space the field properly so the safety has a lane to run into, and timing the snap of the ball. They did everything right that time. Good job of the safety getting that sack.
The Vikings lined up in the nickel. The Broncos from the 22. Going deep, looking for Demaryius Thomas. They're in punting formation. Patterson's just going to wave his arm here and make the fair catch. The Vikings offense now ready to get a drive going. Not something we've seen a whole lot of to this point, as the punters are having a very busy afternoon of it here, Phil.
Well, you know, Jim, I came into this game and I just wanted to see a lot of punts because that's exciting football, right? That's what we've seen so far. So let's see if one of these offenses, maybe the one out there right now, can get something going and put some excitement back in the stadium.
Adrian Peterson is in the backfield.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Players from both sides making an appeal, but the officials saw it on the defense. Midway into the third, charging ahead. And he's tackled down after picking up the first. Stewart still down, so we'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. First down here after the run. Double tight end formation. Another running play. Peterson's tackled down after a gain of 5. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
And now they'll try over again on second down. They hand it off to him again. Muscles through the defender. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Well, when your team is behind, what do? Just come out there and get a first down. That's a nice job by the offense.
Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has the injury update.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Broncos team official. He does have an upper body injury of some kind, but guys, it doesn't appear to be a big concern. The medical staff's cleared him to return as soon as he feels ready. Back to you.
Marshall's in on the tackle.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
Peterson's marked down at the 27. You see the rushing numbers now, and, well, there's just not much to look at because neither team has run the ball very well today.
Yeah, really, when you look at running the football, it's not a strength of either football team, so it's pretty easy to stop them in situations like this.
Second down and 8. Right, ready to run off the screen. Ward that time in on the tackle. We don't always get to see defensive matchups these days, but today it's been exactly that. Low-scoring game, and it's because both defenses have really stepped up and done their job.
Yeah, a lot of people look at games like this and go, oh, that's boring. I think it's fun to see because we don't get to see it too often, and what it does, it puts a lot of pressure on the players and especially the coaches to make decisions that are going to give their team a chance to win in a game like this.
3rd and 7. And the throw, it's incomplete.
catch doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
And the kick is good for 3. That field goal definitely helps their cause, but they're still going to have plenty of work to do in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, no,
Going into the fourth quarter, Joe.
you said it right. They still have the fourth quarter, so this is a long game. Take the positives out of that field goal and just march forward.
Welcome back to the action on a day where defenses have ruled. Final quarter underway now with this snap. There's a flag out.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course,
I need another right tackle. This nigga done held 3 times today.
Davis set now.
My right tackle.
Right to the left. First down at the 17. Pass is intercepted. Tackles made.
Yeah, I just threw a fucking interception. Fuck.
They're winning the field position battle right here as they start the next drive. First down at the 21. And now here's the handoff.
Vikings offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens is the run loses yards. That's just a bad job at the offensive line.
Let's go. The Vikings from the 22. He has the grab and gains maybe 4.
You can only take what the defense gives you. Even though the offense is down here in the fourth quarter, they throw it short. That was a smart play.
Bridgewater's completion percentage 70% on the day. Third down and 7. Here's Rudolph.
Vikings look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
First and goal. Adrian Peterson takes the football.
What a job by the defense down on the goal line. They were playing run all the way. It was a run. They got the penetration, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Let's go. Second and goal from the 6. Toss to the outside.
I love situations like this. This is a big play in the game. This really can decide who's going to win or who's going to lose.
Loss of 5 on the play. Time is running out here in the fourth, and the defense is trying to preserve this win. Time is beginning to run out here midway in the fourth. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Oh, my gosh, it is the worst thing you can do on the offensive side. This drives coaches crazy. When you get down near the goal line, you run the football and you lose yards. That's just not being tough enough.
Drives it through for the field goal.
When you get great field position, Jim, you got to take advantage of it. The offense didn't do it. I blame the coach. Those were terrible play calls, but a good kick by the kicker.
Sanders has got a chance to return this one. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this nail-biter. Can the offense hold on to the football and run out the clock? Anderson's taking the handoff. He's taken down at the 35. That'll stop the clock with that timeout. They're able to move the chains after that last run. Peyton Manning under center. Toss to the outside. And he gains maybe 3. They immediately call for a timeout. It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. The Vikings defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Fowler's got the catch and the first. They call for the timeout to stop the clock. First down at the 49. Anderson's got it on the handoff. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
That was a predictable play call here in the fourth quarter. You got a little lead, and you're trying to run the football and run out the clock, but the defense is ready and stopped it for a short game.
Anderson's lined up as the single back. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Second down and 6. Anderson's handed the football.
Well, this is not a surprise, Jim. This is what you do. You run the football, you play the clock. This is called managing the game, and it's all up to the head coach getting this done.
Manning's setting up now in the pistol. Anderson's going to secure the handoff. And that's a gain of 10.
That's just the right call to make. In this situation, just run the football. Don't try to be some genius and catch the defense off guard. Manage the clock and just get this game over with.
A pair of true defensive efforts out there today that stood out, but in the end, it's a win for one side.